Welcome, returning and new subscribers. I am Goddess High Priestess Empress Avalabandea. Welcome, welcome. Wait a minute. So, as you can see from the community tab, the current energy was the octopus with the panther. And that is the most perfect combination, okay, for the collective, for the gods and goddesses, for those evolving into their soul's path. And when I say evolving into the soul's path, it's more so you recognizing that you are this soul spirit having a human experience. And the further along you go throughout the process of life, you're enjoying more and more of what that entails. Yes. Okay. This energy with the octopus and the panther coming out together, as you can see how I'm squinting, the way I'm squinting my eyes right now, because it's given when you're cooking and you taste the food and it's perfection. That's this right here. Because at the bottom of the deck, I ain't post that. Okay. I ain't post what was at the bottom of the deck. Well, I'm gonna show it to you in just a minute though. What up, Cinchona? Welcome, honey. I'm gonna show it to you in just a few. I'm just let y'all get notification. We'll start in a couple minutes here. But as we warm up, what y'all feeling? Let me know. What y'all got going on? Before we get into this message, let's even see where the collective is. As a seer, I already see why this would come out. Welcome, Intuitive. And shout out to those of you who have booked a personal reading with me and the changes that you all are experiencing. Literally, today, I got about 3 different messages from people that are evolving, and it's the most amazing fucking feeling, okay? I am so proud of y'all. I was just sitting here processing all of it, and Source said, now you get it. You've always understood it, but this is where patience as a virtue comes into play as a life path 22. So shout out to y'all. Okay. Because what I'm here to assist you all with is breaking yourself from whatever it is that you're not able to psychologically break through that you may not have noticed was lurking in the depths. When you come in here to this space here, that thing has no other option or choice to magnetically show itself and come through wherever it's been hiding. So that way you're able to cross that bridge or cross that road into your life purpose even further. Because some of you, you know what I'm saying? You already there. You know what I mean? But it's one of those 414 showed up 3 times already. This will be the 3rd time. It's one of those situations where when you thirsty and you can quench your thirst after you've been putting in that work. Yeah. I'm here to quench your thirst, honey. Okay? Come on with it. She said I was at a new job and 15 days later I was promoted to bar manager. Ashe, honey. You been seeing 414? Expect some more abundance to come your way, man. Yo. And y'all make sure y'all check out the Shaman Oracle Joe. Cause that right there, Joe is a perfect example of the infinity symbol. That what you conjure up is what you receive, and what you receive is what you conjure up. Y'all see me on this platform because that was one of the very few readers that when I opened myself up even more to viewing this on YouTube, I was one of the first few that started that really stirred up that energy for me where I said, all right, I gotta come through. I gotta come through for the collective. I gotta come through with my peoples. Tell you. It was just one after the next from the time I rose up today. I'm just so grateful. So grateful. It came through as paying it forward. You ask for certain things, you receive it. How are you gonna pay it forward? How are you going to circulate the energy? It's so much more to say. But y'all just make sure y'all subscribe to that channel. I'm just let you know that from right now. Yeah, yeah. Whoo. When I tell you the jolt I felt, yo. So I love you too. Y'all, intuitive. Ashe. Ashe. 5:05 on the timer. All right, y'all. Ready to vibe? Ready to vibe? Because you still don't know what's at the bottom of the deck, do you? Woo! All praise is due to the Most High, Mama Universe, Papa Universe. I connect my heart and soul to the heart and soul of Mama Universe and Papa Universe. I connect my heart and soul to the heart and soul of my angels, spirit guides, ancestors, protectors, warriors that guide and protect me, known and unknown. I connect my heart and soul to my heart and soul, always in connection to the Most High. I connect my heart and soul to the gods and goddesses that flow through me, as me for you, and I collected to use our mind's eye to see, always in connection to the Most High. Ashe, ashe, ashe. So, the octopus, it's a message about someone who is perceptive but lacks boundaries. The octopus. Amazing in receiving and giving, but there's a lack of boundaries. The reason why I said this paired up with the panther, perfection, because the panther is all about annihilating situations where there's a lack of boundaries. Okay. Now, the panther's energy, it may come across as it is. It's fiery, it's passionate, it's protective, it's fierce, but for great reason. It's protective of, in the sacred text of it, it is protective of mystical or mysterious informations that are dwelling within you. Okay. So as the god and goddess that I am, That is literally every time you step in here, even if that's not the energy in terms of the vibration and the fierceness, my level of sensitivity can feel the depths of the masses' psyche, whether if it's you and what's around you. There's a natural mystic flowing through the air. So, what's at the bottom of the deck is the dragon, y'all. My hand just started shaking with the tarantula in reverse. The tarantula signifies at a crossroads as it relates to one's life purpose. It literally 11:11, opening the door. That was in my dream too. Keys, they were different keys. Some of you were using certain keys to certain doors that it didn't fit. And once the door opened to a skate key, but it was a vibe, okay? It was a dire vibe. So there's something about incorporating what you enjoy doing the most to bring in the resources to handle whatever you may feel is a necessity. Okay? The dragon, being that it was at the bottom of the deck, the dragon represents the solar plexus. As far as the solar system, all of the other planets spiral around the sun. So when it comes to all of the other parts of your personality, they're spiraling around your soul. With the dragon energy showing up here, the dragon sees it all. Especially these moments where you're being perceptive to your reality. But it's time to set boundaries on certain situations that has you wandering or having you in this space where you may feel needy or clingy or lacking courage. This could be people. This could be one's relationship to money. This could be one's relationship to happiness. This could be one's relationship to sadness, whatever. You see that? This is a beautiful representation of your higher self saying you have so much information, okay? So much intelligence. Because when you're in balance with the octopus energy, you're committed, engaged, and intelligent. The dragon's energy speaks of inner fire and sacred intelligence. What is intelligence? Your ability to apply the knowledge of the generator, operator, destroyer within you. And when that's turned on and that door's open, boundaries is never an issue. So much so you may not even recognize the boundaries that you do set and the way that they take effect in your life. But with the octopus showing up, the panther and the dragon, there's a lot that's rising up for the collective that at some point or shape or form along your journey, this used to be something you would cling on to. From the fear of lack of security or safety. But with that fear and holding on to it, of the illusion of what is considered a safety or security, with the fear connected to it, this is where you find yourself in this vicious cycle and always at a crossroads. But now all of that is rising up. Jupiter's on the screen. Now all of that is rising up, Saturn. Huh. You're able to tap into the wisdom from the challenges and the beauty of the restrictions and limitations, where you may go for certain things, but it doesn't go through for you, because that is a form of protection. Because in the past, this is what you would go towards because of the fear and feeling as though that this is going to put you at a space of being safe and secure, or the perception of a dynamic, a balanced dynamic. So the dragon has X-ray vision. The dragon has a clear understanding, and overstanding of your entire life while you're here. And this is the year of it. The wood dragon. So it has a very strong nature connection to it. This would be what I'm feeling from it. I'm an earth dragon, but what I'm feeling from it is the core of the earth, the core of your vessel that is coming to the surface now. Yeah, I'm already getting it over here. 5:15. We went from 4:14, well, that was on the timer, to 5:15. So it's time to establish healthy boundaries. Obviously, we're going to dive deeper into this, okay? So we can see what the vibe is. Is there anything that you all are seeking clarity from? I mean, Source is going to give a message based on what Source wants to relay to you all. But I'm just asking a question. You know what I'm saying? This is what we here for. To break you through. To break you through. Let's go. Let's go. Let me see if there's anything else I need to mention here. Let me go to the Panthers page. Purging the unnecessary. When in balance, brave, productive. When out of balance, self-destructive. To bring into balance, get rid of the unnecessary. That's my favorite shit to do. I'll promise you that. When it's time to get rid of something, oh really? Let's go. I am the goddess of getting rid of shit. I don't think twice about it. For what? What is there to think about when I'm being shown exactly what it is? Take note, loves. What is there to think about when it's being shown directly to you? That would be the ego in operation at that point. The panther won't stand to see our growth or energy stagnant. Instead, it pounces into our lives and causes all kinds of havoc. Yep, with the ultimate intention of bringing us toward more fulfilling lives. It's unexpected, uncomfortable, and sometimes feels devastating. But after all the dust clears, it's easy to see that the Panther's wisdom is at work. We've all been through these experiences and they made us better people. Trust that the Panther's journey always leads to a brighter place. You all have the Panther in you. You have a solar plexus. You all have that feline essence, that regal essence within you. Bring them out, bring them out, bring them out. Na 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 na. Let's see. The dragon's essence is seeing one's most true self and balancing the ego. Its essence has been with us since before our first breath and will be there at our last. It watches us navigate the external world as our inner world. It watches us navigate the external world as well as our inner world. When dragon energy is awakened, we are courageous, visionary. You may have been seeing 1111. And we can easily drop into witness consciousness. It's almost as if we are traveling with a great friend, a great companion inside of ourselves. When we look in the mirror deep into our eyes, we may even glimpse the self behind the self, the one who is watching us. This is deja vu. I just had deja vu. 520. Let me see something. To lead away, especially those who are led off to trial, prison, or punishment. Somebody about to break out right now. Okay. That just gave a whole Holy Ghost moment. Something also regarding 1/21/2018. I kept on getting reminders about that. 1/21/2018. Something is being lifted off. It's saying something is being lifted off. What is that something? Many things that has overstepped boundaries. Let's see what it's saying here. You and your loved ones are safe. Woman holding the coin, Queen of Pentacles. Work through your fears. Rest and rejuvenation. Angel of Balance. That's the breakout with the Sun card. Going through the garden and the gate, going through the gate in the garden. Patience. The chains are off. Out of the rat race. That's the song playing right now. Bob Marley's song, Rat Race. They're showing me somebody being pulled in so many different directions subconsciously. With the dragon and the panther here, energetically, this is what's being handled. And it's Saturn's day. So I see why this message will come through this way. Because you already know Saturn don't play that. When you think it's peace and sanctity, a sudden destruction. Don't forget your history, mystery. Rasta don't work for no CIA. Yo. Strength. So the rune of strength. It's the lion again. Hold on, y'all. In the abundance of water, the fool is thirsty. So those of you who are in here, what's occurring for you subconsciously would be putting the pieces together, Osiris, Asar, and stepping into your sacred intelligence. Through the acceptance of the feminine principle, Aset, Isis. Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. Breathe and set your deepest intentions. This is one of the breathe and set your biggest intentions. There's something you don't know about your power. We're going to tell you. Tell you whatever has to be for you to tell you whatever has to be stated for you to hear to be activated. No more fear for someone here. Do not be afraid. Someone's blood is being purified, and it feels as though you have electricity flowing through your body. Angus, fertility, new beginning, the God hero, completion of the initiation, new life, joyful liberation, a new way. Strength to reach completion. One must fertilize the soil for one's own liberation. All is change in seed, creation, genesis, process, evolution, energetic birth, the inner child, male sexuality. You literally had a blood transfusion, 1219. Was it for sickle cell anemia? You have a sickle moon cell? You're a different being, just know that. Okay. You're anemic, okay. Okay. Good, and you still not. You know what I mean? You're going through a transformation. Zion. Because all of these situations that any of you may be experiencing, anything that you may feel as though it is yours. One, release the ownership or possession of anything that isn't you, because once it's released, you're still there. So let's, as an example, would be, Muji said it perfectly. If you're saying my ego, the ego is the ego. It's the ego's itself. It's not you. Another example would be, to level that out, my bag. If you lose the bag, you're still there. See? So the dragon's energy in regards to the self behind the self, this is what we're getting into here in this new beginning. And the inner child, when it comes to the masculine energy, the way one takes action, the way one shows up for themselves, the way you connect to the I am, that inner child, something about the inner child then that was pulled in different directions subconsciously, that still lingered on to this moment. And I'm saying this moment right now, that you're here. You're recognizing that these situations are either in the past or in the future, but you're here right now. So focus more on this version of self, where you are at present, being present. And knowing what you can change from what was present from another point in life, by recognizing that it's not with you now, it's a memory. Okay? And this is where you all want to tap more into your moon placement in connection to 369. Because I saw a Tesla today, the license plate was moon. Straight that way. Just moon on his Tesla. I said, okay. Could you be loved? And then we have this rune at the top, which has to do with stagnation, that which hinders. This is ice. It's the rune of self-control when you're at a pause, to be conscious of where the ego is at the forefront. This is what this represents. Isa. It assists with the development of concentration, will and focus, power of control, and constraint over other entities and emotional outbursts. Capricorn, Taurus, earth energy. Candle just went out. The magic of the soul, huh? Something coming through here regards to Neptune, though. Breaking through psychic boundaries with your imagination. And the way you break through with your imagination, what you're seeing as far as a psychic breakthrough or psychic boundary. What is, okay, 534. From now, henceforth. From now. Okay. Revelation 14:13, and I heard a voice from heaven saying unto me, write, blessed are the dead which die in the Lord from henceforth. Yes, saith the Spirit, that they may rest from their labors, and their works do follow them. This thing said you're nothing but a dreamer, but can you put your hands in your head? That answer that. Okay. Rest and rejuvenation got stuck on my arm. Rest your mind of racing thoughts. Some of you have racing thoughts, and your actions are reflecting that. Beautifully so you can get rid of it. Especially when it comes to where you're lacking courage. Okay. Let's shift from that. Where's the collective in this moment? They're saying pause in these moments. Pause in these moments. When your mind begins to race and watch the reel. Watch the reel of what your thoughts are doing. Which part of that motion picture is showing you where you lack those boundaries? And allow the self behind the self to purge that. This is also is coming through as, let's say you feel as though you're about to do something, you feel it's a mistake. It's something about you doing it allows you to rise up from the ashes, though. It presents you with the enough is enough. Heart chakra, 4 of Wands, 4. Yes, it's almost as if Your angels and spirit guides are presenting the condition as if is the condition. Deception and envy. It's, yeah, you may feel as though you're deceiving yourself, but it's something that you have to get out and see it. You know what I'm saying? It's been rising, 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 rising. Now it's something is being said. Someone standing up for themselves with the Nine of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords. This is Venus and Virgo. And this is where you'll now be able to rejoice in celebration, telling you this is rising up, rising, 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 rising up from the root chakra, which is the Phoenix energy. Let me see. God goddess energy is just no joke in awakening. And I tell you, it's not a game. Them boundaries that you set, you're not going to feel guilty or shameful for doing what you have to do. Mm-mm. You understand that what you put your energy into is exactly what you're going to generate right back into your life. You become a master manifester now. The elk and the cobra, the elk has to do with the father energy, and the empress rune, the ingus, which also connects to the empress. The empress has to step into this energy where she rises up into her crown energy. Just speaking of, doesn't have to be woman, man, whatever. Butterfly, monarch, butterfly. Yep, stepping into one's empire from the kingdom, kings, queens, kingdoms, emperor, empress, empires. This is what happens after you take that step. You exhaust all possibilities. That's what it is. Exhausting all possibilities that actually connect to where you may not even recognize. This is responding from from the mindset where you're in lack, or you know what I'm saying? Just basically just in lack. My Saturn fingers itching. 4433. To be a beggar, to beg, to be poor. That's this something here got to do with money. Okay. Okay. All right. 4455. It said be grateful for where you are at right now. Don't compare yourself to anybody else's situations, because that's what the God and Goddess doesn't do. I'm grateful for where I am now because it could be worse. That's no. That's a no. No. You're grateful for where you are at. That's it. Period. Done. Because as soon as you say it could be worse, what do you think the universe is going to do now? It could be. It's going to show you what it can be. So Listen, I don't expect any of you all to express yourself the way I do. That's not what this is for. I'm here to be the voice of your higher self when you can't hear it. And whatever awakening you have, you have. When I say, being mindful of using certain words, go about your life and do you. But just, when you're in that state of recalibrating yourself, these are those pointers in terms of where you can see where you may be holding yourself back, because it could be the simplest thing. Basically getting to the technicalities of it. But live your life. Exercise more gratitude in living your life. In all those situations or way of expression, you'll notice that it starts to dissipate. Okay. I love you too. Look at that. The oyster and the swan. For some of you, your hidden treasure is love. Somebody's waking up. Love for yourself. Hey, City Island, BX in the building. You already know the vibes. If you ain't know by now, yeah, from the concrete jungle in this lifetime. That's what's up. All right, y'all, let's see. Somebody tell me, you can tell you from New York because you always looking out the window. Shut the fuck up. Leave me alone. You popping outside. What you mean? Heavy shit going Zan outside. The octopus? Are you kidding me? Papa threw up the X with his 2 fingers. No, he didn't. Chill. That's a vibe. That's one thing I could say about the track team I was on in high school. We would always do this. You had people from Queens and Brooklyn that wasn't even from the BX doing this. It's a vibe. It's roll out. It's a vibe out. Strong Gibo energy right there. But the octopus with the spider, creator of prosperity through your life's work. It's time. Calling all creatives, calling all mystics, calling all gods and goddesses. Final call. There's a reason why they made me think about track, because when your event is called, you get 3 calls. You get the first call, second call, and final call. And by the final call, you want to make sure you're already checked in. So something about that. It's your final call. Well, it's the final call. Of what? Setting those boundaries. This is okay. Something about a warm up. The moth. Yeah. Okay. Let's look at this, because this moth landed right on top of this. I'm getting that this is the previous version of you, though. Look at the swan here. This could even be an ex-lover. Some of you in a position now where you about to see who really is you. Okay? Be mindful now. Okay? Be mindful now. They wasn't with you shooting in the gym. That type of vibes. Respectfully. You know what I mean? It's just can't be here right now. 51:11 on timer. What's going on here? Moth to a flame. The octopus, though? Big octopus, baby octopus. Some people use their children on you, too. I don't know. I'm seeing somebody have their, let's say this has to do with the family member. Somebody can get their child to call you just to check on you as their auntie or cousin or whatever, but just to really find out what you're doing. It's just some weird shit. Not even weird shit. Strange. It's unknown. It's unknown without fear. It's non-existent. It's pushing to be known. As I don't even want to give it unknown. Saying unknown puts too much respect on it. That's how off track it is. Red one. 550. 551. What's this? What's this moth situation? Okay. I'm telling you. Look, see? Sending someone in to check on you and see how you're doing. That type of vibe. Anyway. This is possibly who you're gonna have to set boundaries with. Any other card could have came out. Page of Cups. Look what I have. Do you want to take part in this? Do you want to come? No. The fish is uncomfortable. Don't even want to be next to this energy. See, something. No, look. Hold on. Hold up. The screen just said the big gathering. When y'all got a family reunion coming up? In terms of exhausting all possibilities, and if you've been wondering if you should go, I'm getting that's the moment where you really finalize what you have to finalize. You don't have to think about it anymore. The Hermit. But the Hermit in this position, it has 54, 30, 54, 44, and then it showed, then we saw 53, 33. But you have the moon here. You have the cosmic egg. You have this seagull. It's just this Hermit is aware of where they're going next and what they're about to encounter. But also with this sacred intelligence that they now have, there's a completion of the initiation with this cosmic egg. They can see right through the subconscious of everyone. You see how the moon is glaring out? You can't see the face? This is exactly what's going on here. You can really see people's true intentions. It's not a game. And this is not a test. That's the dragon. That's the dragon showing up. Now I got a taste for potato salad. Welcome, Fatima. 55. What is happening? Let me, okay. 53, 33. 53, 33, pertaining to magical arts. 54, 44, a leaf, bay leaf, 555, 5. That's judgment. Everything just paused just now. And it's about to be 555 one time. Chrysolite is a precious stone of golden color. You may want to carry your chrysolite. This is speaking of the 12 crystals on the ephod, the garment of the priest, high priest, priestess, the new creation. You see here. Then I saw a new heaven and earth, for the first heaven and the first earth had passed away, and the sea no longer existed. The veil is no longer going to exist when it comes to these situations that you really have to see through. Mind you, this is a red and white dog, though. The root chakra. There's a lot of messages coming in. So let's say you're amongst a group of people. There's a significant partner that you had a connection to, a sexual connection to, that their energy still lingers. It either started as a caterpillar on the screen now. It either started from home, or this is something you encountered from a lesson that you didn't learn at home, and that is a blue butterfly. Okay. And I'm saying these pieces because somebody may be wearing something, or you may see something and it clicks at that moment. So take what resonates. The Queen of Pentacles. That would be the woman holding the coin. But see, in this position, she's chilling in her abode. You know what I'm saying? Of luxury, of pleasure, of security. But she's looking on to what it is that is crumbling. On the other side. Having been down the rabbit hole. And in speaking of that elk energy, look at this. Wow. It's right there. Ooh, perfect. Perfectly perfect. Right here. Right here. This is it right here. This is at the top of the deck. You have the swan in regards to a significant partnership. So the other message I was getting in terms of what was stated in the previous live, that when you give your love to these partners that you've been with in the past, don't be surprised that in you doing that and stepping into a high vibration, that one of them contacts you. Not for you to step back into that partnership, but it's just to show you where it is that you are retrieving your energy back from. Because not every time somebody wants to reconcile that's for you to reconcile. No, for in certain situations, it's for you to really see which part of you left behind in that situation. And retrieve it back, cleanse it as you retrieve it back with love. You have the swans here, followed by the oyster, hidden treasure. There you go. Cosmic egg, the vulture, the cleaner. This is the cleaner right here. That's that Virgo energy with the elk. This is this right here. Well, you can put it all this way. These are these three cards. You see Shorty with the... See what I mean? antlers. Mm. Some of you are uncovering some hidden treasure only because you're ready to. You would have to be at a much higher vibration to see what it is that you're about to see. So now, where the restriction really is. I'm seeing somebody look at someone in a certain way, and that's all it takes. That's all it takes for you to, one, and only this. The moment someone looks at you and you feel this vibration of an underlying motive, step into that God, goddess energy. Observe it for what it is. Because as soon as you observe it for what it is, what you instantly put in front of you is, first and foremost, the entire dragon. And then it creates this shield and it pierces back that energy back to where it came from. That's all I'm going to say. Some of you can catch certain people watching you from their peripheral, but they don't see you looking at them. It's the weirdest shit. Wow. Listen, for these two to come out, Saturn's energy is not going to argue. It's not. But what? It's going to see it for what it is. I say, oh, took you long enough to show yourself. With the turtle that just wanted to pop through here, took you long enough to show yourself. The high priestess here. And then this is when you unlock that door and you step into the other side. Let's see. This is not going to resonate with everybody because this sounds too specific at this point. Now, let's say this is a situation that hasn't occurred yet. You're aware of it. Some of you can sense this already. You're aware of it. That was a 9 of Cups. You might have seen this in your dreams, Jupiter and Pisces. Switch the energy. This is now where you encounter your personal test as a god and goddess to switch the energy, to elevate it. You can play out the scenario within your imagination, especially if this is something you are feeling. And then your dream state shows it to you. And when you switch the energy, what happens is, wherever that came from, you may not even see them at this function. You may not even see them there. If they're not able to elevate their energy to a higher vibration. Knight of Swords and the 7 of Swords. Cannot make that up. You see this coming before it even arrives. 1:05:15 on the timer. You see the moth to a flame before it even recognizes it's a moth to a flame themselves. I'm telling you, that dragon energy is no joke. This is why when I would, even personally, when I move a certain way with people, because I already see what you about. And it's best that you're not near me. It's best that you're not near me. I don't mean it's tonight. I'm not going. Oh shit. Mm. Wow. That's another thing too. When you tapped in with me, you want to talk about squad? Look at this one. You want to talk about squad? You see that? The Knight of Pentacles takes its time, but it's the one that will actually get there. See, there's people who want to rush into situations to prove a point, and they get there and they want to have the audacity to tell you about what you should do and the way you should go about doing it. But there's no longevity in that. It's not stable because they want to rush into situations. Yeah, your higher self going through that dark night of the soul already showed you all of this that's coming. They don't know how to acknowledge seeing your power. Because they're not putting themselves in a position to connect to their divine intelligence. That's what power is. That's what power is, ain't it? Mm. Divine intelligence, Christ consciousness. You got the Knight of Cups here with the Queen of Wands right next to this lion, the Strength card. Instead of being themselves, they want to figure out a way to stop you from being your authentic self. And the way they may do that is by telling you what to do. It's not going to work with a goddess energy, I'll tell you that. Goddess energy ain't focused on that human way of life, not in that way. Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, this is why the energy won't show up or you won't be seen. Yeah, there was a plan already here. There was definitely a plan here to make you feel as though you're not doing enough. But now they have to take this in for themselves. This would be anyone projecting energy towards you that is of a low vibration. It has to bounce back where it came from. Because you on a whole other journey. You taking your talents and your gifts to where people are ready to see you. They've been waiting on you. Mm-hmm. You got the Lovers here. And then speaking of the Swan, they're saying, yeah, some of you are literally stepping into a divine union because there's a divine union within you. And these energies that are preventing that because, as long as there's love, there's happiness, there's joy, there's abundance, greed can exist. But as long as, the collective operates in separation, there's that. Okay, so we're done here. That's why I said that's definitely not for everybody, so I'm not going to stick on that. So let me pull this back. Let's take these up. Pause for a second. All right. 112:22. Hold on, my love. So that was the warm up. So that was more so clearing out energy. Okay. All right. Man, some of y'all really set them intentions, huh? Reset. Does anybody have a question? I feel somebody has a question. Y'all know I don't usually. I'm asking if somebody has a question. We'll see. Absolutely, honey. What's the theme? What? I am tickled right now. Transformation, new chapter. Oh, shit. Transformation, new chapter, compassion. Because that's exactly what happens when you are going through these changes and ending cycles and you do it with compassion. That's all you can do is laugh. Unfortunately, that pisses certain people off. Hey, you shouldn't stop living your life and joy because somebody pissed off. Show them where the restroom at so they piss that on out. Hey. Yo. Uh-uh. All right. New chapter, transformation, 24:33. Is 414 you at? That 414 been nonstop, telling you. 24:33. To renders oneself, to appease, consolate to oneself, to become propitious, be appeased, be gracious, be merciful. Let me get one more. See what's after this transformation. A new chapter, opening a new book for this new chapter. Surrender to being limitless. Now I feel as though I want to sneeze. Time out. 32. There's been a lot of that happening in this message. With that being said, this is your spirit guides as you hear certain things and becomes clear to you. They're going into these energetic spaces and clearing them out for you. That dragon. That dragon is dragging certain people too. I'm saying. Where's the collective within this energy here, Source? Phoenix energy, the base chakra. Stable, becoming stable, rooted, grounded, foundation. Choose wisely. Just got chills on the right side of my face. Choose wisely. Material and spiritual prosperity. That's the bag. 16. Many sources of income here for some of you, this new chapter. Shit, not some of you, all of you. You'll claim that energy. Okay? This is what I mean about your spirit guides going around watching as you go through these shifts internally and clearing out your external world with water. As you're going through this rise, becoming limitless. The transformation has to do with material and spiritual prosperity. This new chapter has to do with the base chakra. I love that. It's a lot more passion coming into your life here. Rejoice in celebration. Yes. Mind, body, and soul. Rejoicing in celebration. Transformation is happening now from whatever it is that you had issues with moving on from, where your intuition and source, universe, was guiding you out of these murky waters into stable waters, because moving on, Six of Swords in reverse landed right on top of the Six of Pentacles. Transforming situations that were not reciprocal. And as far as the root, fourth house energy. Hold on. Especially if you're a Libra rising. Venus is in Capricorn right now. That's fourth house energy. Libra sun, when it comes to your power, you taking initiation, you taking the initiative to make these changes. This is what's occurring. Look at this. This is definitely Libra then. Or having to do with your Venus placements or seventh house, growth through confrontation. Yep, Venus in the square to Chiron, the square with Chiron. Early problems regarding how and why we relate to others might present themselves. This can make patterns of behavior more conscious and ultimately lead to the acceptance and deep healing. Yeah. Speaking of exhausting all possibilities. I'm going to leave moving on the way it showed up right there, right on top of this transformation, so it can do what it do. Because with that being 33 and the root chakra coming out first, you're definitely going through a Kundalini rising, because that's reaching the 33rd vertebrae. Because you made a decision moving forward. The future version of yourself already decided to be limitless. And now this is the surrender period for fourth house energy. Roots. That first part of this live felt as though we were walking through a forest with a whole bunch of entanglement in it going on. What was that? Welcome, Shell. Here we go. What was that about? The first part. Smooth and easy. Untangling that shit. Okay. Magic carpet. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Being on that magic carpet and seeing everything that was raveled up. Solar power. Smooth and easy solar powered GPS. Yeah. We was riding on that magic carpet of the soul. Just we still there though. We still there. That's I mean, it's this that portal. What's at the top? The dude abides. Sources on your side. Okay, your spirit guides, ancestors on your side when it comes to you and this decision you made of the future version of yourself to become limitless. this decision to become limitless is what activates this new chapter and endings. Right there. Areas of your life where you have to surrender. Surrender. To passion. Get out of your head and feel the fire in your belly. Focus on the people or activities that ignite your passion and let it flow. With surrender your attachment to results. The formula for success is to do all you can to make things happen, then let go of the results, exhausting all possibilities. Holding on too tightly to a desired outcome can sabotage it. So these outcomes that you may have been holding on too tightly, that has been creating this field or this mindset of self-sabotage, is everything that is rising up, especially with this Venus squaring Chiron, where early problems regarding how and why we relate to others presenting themselves. Revealing hidden issues that have long been walled away. What else? Surrender your desire to control people. Being over controlling can sabotage relationships. It's got to do with, it's coming through as this is what you're releasing yourself from, controlling people. Wisdom don't got anything to do with age now. Wisdom don't have anything to do with age, and surrender your belief in scarcity, lack. The universe is asking you to open to the infinite nature of abundance. In this way, you can remove blocks in your life and succeed beyond your wildest dreams. And no shade to anyone that got college degrees over here too, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, that's one. There's many degrees when it comes to this elevation of your soul. You know what I'm saying? These systems put you in a box to just attain one or two. Or what is there's so much more to that. You know what I'm saying? Not knocking anyone, no. I'm a whole psychology major, so this is I'm not saying don't do what you do. Do what you do what you have to do, but at the same time, allow yourself to expand. You know what I mean? Because you have a lot of people who claim to be smart but are not wise. You know what I mean? Surrender to miracles. Be open to miracles occurring in your life. Feel and know that these events are real. Let go of any resistance and banish any doubt that miracles can happen. Surrender that belief in scarcity. All right. Let's continue. And Chiron is in Aries, having to do with deeply rooted rooms as it relates to oneself, the I am, and recognizing the I am, the power of it. Surrender the deception and envy. Now, with all this green showing up, this has to do with one deceiving themselves. Why was this? This showed up again, you know. Conflict and defeat. Okay. This came out in the spread yesterday when it came to your thoughts and perception. Those same cards. With, here we go, patience and third eye. This had to do with what you was feeling emotionally. You're feeling your vision. You're feeling the clarity. Stay on that avenue. The more you surrender, the more you're aligning with your patience, which is where your alchemy dwells, where your alchemy lives, where you as the sorcerer is, the way you utilize your sources, sources, using your sources. These sources are the lessons you've learned through these challenges or conflicts and defeats. Conflicts due to what you weren't either seeing or not willing to see. With the feet, Pisces. $614, that's 10 of Swords. And that's what we were saying yesterday. You're at this 10 of Swords space in your life right now, which is a great space to be because this is the end of it. Speaking of defeat, Pisces energy, 12th house, there's 12 swords here, if anything. Now I'm seeing the Queen of Swords. Okay. Limitless. The Empress. Self-initiation 203. Certain cycles are perpetual, but this is where you were going through an initiation. And as far as Ingas, it has something to do with completion of the initiation. Runes. I don't play when it comes to reminding me about some shit. Defense. 9 of Wands. Drop the defense. Hagalaz, which has to do with nature's forces, destructive forces of nature, radical change of yourself. Scorpio energy, Aquarius, Sagittarius. Going through the transformation of you knowing that you, or knowing what you see. What's the Othila? Separation. Heaven on earth. Ancestral spiritual power. This just got trippy. I love it though. House of death, regeneration, house of mental exploration, long distance travel, and house of social connections. Tell me, some of y'all really seeing the certain people in your dream state that keep coming up. That's not just that's just gonna pop up and shit. Okay. Death mysteries. Okay. You're recognizing now why you didn't move on as quickly as you did, because it's something you didn't see yet. That's the obvious. But once you see it, you can't unsee it. And you have to be at a certain level of maturity before you can see this. Because without the maturity and seeing it, and then you choose to react rather than respond, your karma look way different than anybody else's. That pause, that stagnation was there to assist you with avoiding casualties. Patience is key, is the key. Patience was the key. Your mind's eye, which is here. Once you surrender to your mind's eye, you're able to see the deception and envy as it resulted in conflict and defeat. Let me see. What else? Let me tell you, this goddess energy, this God energy y'all tapping into. This is some ancient shit going on here. You can't move the way humans move now. You can't. You just can't. You can try all you want, but you know what trying is an insult to doing. You insulting yourself when you trying to move the way others do, or do what others do as human beings. Yes, you're having a human experience. Some people are having a human experience, but they feel as though that they are just human beings, is what I'm saying. That's the energy you can't operate in. You can, but you notice this is when you become blocked. 134.34. Duty size, gateway. Forces of Thor. Yeah. Okay. Breaking resistance of blockages in the body. Some of you have an ability to regenerate yourself, to heal yourself from situations that people feel as though is not curable, or you would have to go get this surgery or whatever and this, that. But I'm not your physician. I'm not your doctor. Do what you have to do to take care of yourself. I'm just reading the energy here. Okay. You have a seed in you that is of a cosmic nature. Electricity. 135.35. This is 2020. Something regarding your sight, your vision. I'm seeing someone, if you whatever issue you may have as far as your body, looking at that organ and meditating on that organ, there's something you're able to do just through that, looking at it and just visualizing that in your mind's eye. You hold this power that through that visualization, you can reset that organ. You can fine tune it, because an organ is also a big ass piano. Well, it's an instrument with pipes on it. You a plumber of your organs. A plumber of organs. Okay. Yeah. Odin. I see why that would come out, which has to do with the rune that's called weird. Supernatural. Trust that the universe will make self change in your ongoing life. Self changes, phoenix from the ashes rises from fate. Empty is the end, empty is the beginning. You have this clear understanding of non duality. And this is what you're unlocking right now. Then we have Virgo coming through. Ancient god of communication. Wisdom is tied to feeling and emotion. Nervous system and the intestines is connected to Virgo. Speaking of organs, your intestines. Virgo 6th house has to do with the house of where you serve, provide service, and the house of health. Navy blue and gray. There's something about some of you here sun gazing and you're seeing that color. Your soul is very magical, especially if this would be your moon sign and any of the mutable signs. You have a magical soul. 2025. You have the heart of a goddess. Let's see. Masculine, feminine, whoever you are, you have a heart of a goddess. Because this scar, your wounds are the key. This card is staring at me. She's on some show them which goddess it is, on some vibes of that nature. Chill. Sekhmet, Kali. Destroyers. Yeah. Purifiers. Joan of Arc and Lilith, the warrior of light and the first woman, and the goddess of abundance, Lakshmi. Joan of Arc, I have still faith in myself. The angels armor me with conviction. And Lilith, I am the voice of my body and soul. Something about your vibration, whether if it's your hands, the words that you speak over yourself, that's, you gotta be very mindful then when you speak, huh? Okay. It's showing someone that is very quiet when you get around people, an introvert. But you be walking around healing people just with your thoughts. Frasier, the goddess of discernment. Speaking of introvert, she came out in reverse. We're not reading this in reverse. However, spend your time more wisely. And make sure that you're saying yes when it's a holy hell yes. I heard the best example that connects to this too. Someone said, when people go to see a surgeon, there's certain authorizations or steps they would have to go through in order to have that type of surgery. So some of you are people who are able to really heal people through your words or just them connecting with you, but they have to have that authorization to connect with you at this point. You know, not just giving yourself up because you feel as though that this would do them well, but some people, this is an example of certain people who go and get certain shit done on their body, no judgment, but then they go back to the reason as to why they got that work done. You know what I'm saying? Instead of really putting the work in and allowing themselves to go through these transformations, these alterations naturally. The goddess of devotion, the goddess of discernment. Balbati. I am love that doesn't leave. When I commit to love, my soul evolves. You're constantly committed to this essence of love. Not everyone is on that level. Not everyone is in connection to their soul. Most people don't even recognize that they're here, soul, spirit, having a human experience. That's the other way around for them. Yeah, these goddesses are coming out because there's different energies in here, but the goddesses are coming out. And then she comes out again. Amaterasu and Sekhmet and Freyja. The goddess of light, the red lady, and the goddess of discernment. You have a certain voltage in you that is the purifier. You see all this? That voltage is active. So even if you're not aware of this right now, well, obviously with you watching this, you would be. Just know that you're a walking lightning bolt at this point. Pure strength. Fully deconditioned from anything that you've been conditioned to do, and you're reprogramming your entire vessel, mind, body, and spirit. Then you have the red goddess. The root chakra is not here to play. You're becoming more stable and solid when it comes to your ancient roots. Some of you will recognize this because your pure strength and the honor that you was giving your anger by giving voice to it, you're becoming more playful, as playfulness is a spiritual power, and laughter leads you back to the light. Where now you're connecting with those who reflect the same light back to you. Amaterasu, the goddess of light, we are all sacred mirrors reflecting back the same light. She coming through strong over here, I see. There's something going on with light. 644. Because I'm noticing these cards are moving. You know what I'm saying? They doing things over here. Limitless fertility. You're at the same voltage of the planet, passion ignited. Telling you. Empress, Ace of Wands, the Sun. Hold on. Positive movement forward, yeah. Triumph in reverse. Why? Mental conflict. Okay. So what I'm picking up on, that some of you in here are in that energy of being the god and goddess, and others of you, this is going in one ear out the other. You don't have no fucking idea what's going on. Because it's a lot of shit going on here. Some of you that are in here operating as humans, you think what I'm saying is a fantasy. That's what this shit is. Either this is you, or you got people around you, or when you leave this portal, you move in the most mundane way. I don't. Eight of Wands, Mercury and Sagittarius. Perception of what you can see. Okay. I mean, the life you're living right now has something to do with your perception. Then we got wisdom. Solitude. Yeah, some of you got to get in your cave, get in your cocoon, get in your bubble, and let this activation happen. Others of you that are already doing this, you're just being asked to be mindful of energies that may want to pull you out of the cocoon too early. Basically, somebody poking the butterfly out of its own, out of the cocoon, and then doesn't get to fly. Spiritual strength and recognition and reward. Let me see. Second house. What is pause? That's a 12 again. Yeah, your heart is definitely going through a massive shift here. You can even, some of you are feeling it where you may have a certain pulse or throb that happens in your heart chakra. You're being revived. It's being cleared. They're saying take note of the numbers that are coming through when that happens. Let me look at 648 because there was just a honk in that thing here. What's 648? To uncover, take off the roof, take the lid off. Koi, welcome, honey. Sent into a bubble on my solar return. Grand solar return, honey. Literally a new beginning. Welcome, Rhea, welcome. Show me this right here. Spiritual strength, recognition, and reward. These are sacred beings that are around you. Either the Galactic Council is surrounding you with this, because this energy is very high. This ain't no High Priestess. Nine of Swords. The energy is very fast. Four of Pentacles. What are you holding on to here? Page of Cups. I just heard when. Yeah, when communication is coming in. If it didn't happen, if something didn't move forward, it's because it's not supposed to. You're on a different timeline. Like I literally see somebody dragging something extremely heavy, and it literally takes you to the ground because of how heavy it is. Because you're not supposed to bring this with you. You walk away from it. With the Nine of Wands, that's defense energy. This could also be holding on to a way of expressing yourself, which is still defending yourself. The Devil. Let me feel this. I can feel exactly what this is. Let me just wait till they show me something here. Okay. So this would be you move on and you're accelerating, you're stepping into this position where you're being rewarded by the universe, by source. And there's something that grabs you from your past where you weren't celebrated, and it brings you into this melancholic or sad state. This is what you gotta let go of. You're no longer there. You have to find a way to tune yourself into a higher channel where you can say thank you to that. It can still trigger an energy of sadness. But that's where you want to become more aware of what your thoughts and what the part of yourself that you're becoming aware of that is connected to a sadness or this could be someone receiving a reward, right? And somebody that they may have wanted to be around is on the other side. Something of that nature. As far as the God and Goddess energy, it's this is what I mean. It comes with a lot. 15500. That's the Ace of Swords. Because you literally came back as a soul in this human vessel to speak cosmic truths, sacred truths. Queen of Cups, surrender. Temperance. Mermaids. Lemuria. Okay. Knot of Isis. Energetic stabilization with the buckle of the beloved. As this comes out, I was feeling the level of sensitivity that some of you are tapping into that may be something completely different in terms of what you've ever felt before. Spirit of spring. Freedom, action, power. Aurora garden. Beginning, initiate, origin. Yeah, you have the sensitivity of nature. Moving with the tides. the healing temple, open as the lotus, opening as the lotus, lotus opening, flowering spirit, revelation, maturity, restoration, cure, safety. There go them fairies. Nature through your eyes is not the same as everyone else's, but they're asking you to tap more into that. Not of Isis, which is after the key of life, spinning the Ankh, the key of life. Not of Isis. Each initiate, what was this? 617, 10 of Swords. Each initiate has their own unique spiritual blueprint with particular skills, talents, and higher density unfolding that use their unique attributes. Part of your spiritual blueprint is a special relationship to the energies of the goddess. This means that not only do you have the important spiritual task of helping her thrive in this world, but you are afforded her power, protection, and abundance too. You are now deepening your connection to her. You are under the spiritual guidance and protection of the divine feminine. Part of your high destiny this lifetime is to heal and flourish through the divine feminine in her many forms. This is a lot of different forms here showing up. Her too. Like all of these forms of the feminine, along with this one. Water, fire, earth, literally, all four of them are here. Sheesh. The main one is water, because that's who came out here. I mean, as long as you can feel, your decisions do change. As long as you can feel, you're not numbing yourself to what you feel, you'll change something. You'll either hold on to it or clean it up. Insight, magical tools, writing, star crafting. Scales of balance. Ancient tantra of the soul. The authority of spirit, your main secret, your secret is the ancient tantra of the soul. Ancient tantra of the soul. The gift. Present, honoring, offering. This is wild. She got my heart. 659. What's 659? To put off, aside, or away. To put off, aside, or away. What do you want them to put away as it relates to their gift? 39, that's a 12 again. What do you want them to put away? Subconscious, mind of the collective. What do you want them to put away? Mental conflict, self-sabotaging thoughts. Is that what this is? Yep. 8 of Swords, 2 of Swords. That's 10 swords right there. Over processing the way you have to integrate this lesson. Ace of Cups. Speaking of water, compassion is going to be the key to your spiritual enlightenment, fulfillment, and unconditional love. 31, 39. $70. Surrender to your gift. They say your Neptune placement. They're more familiar with your Neptune placement. Surrender to your gift. This is something as simple as that when you do take your cleansing baths, be mindful of the clothing that you're wearing. And make sure you're wearing light clothing. 24 to 48 hours after. This is beautiful. The way they all just showed up that way. Okay. I just got a sense of a very strong jalapenos to the point they make your eyes tear. Let me see something. Whether you feel the connection with an individual goddess or the divine feminine more holistically, as your soul braids or twines with her, you will feel more awareness and consciousness of your own divine feminine nature become stronger, more integrated, and more balanced part of your life and sense of self. The body will also be integrating this shift in your soul, as any work with the feminine energies helps bring body and soul light together, blending the physical and inner worlds of light together until they begin to feel very connected and harmonized. Eventually, as this process continues, when you feel your body, you will feel your soul light present there. Let's put it away. Put it away. You've been putting this off. You've been putting this off. Seeking yourself. Who is that? The goddess of self-knowledge. I forgot her name. Saraswati. Her. Yeah, Saraswati. The essence of who I am flows effortlessly into everything I create. The essence of who you are flows effortlessly into everything you create. The essence. Is the essence of who you are flowing effortlessly into everything you create is the question. Let me look at that. I have to break that down right there. Let me see what's behind it. To be, I am, exists. What's the numbers? Essence. 238. It was 236. 420. Jupiter, Uranus conjunction. 238. To speak allegorically or in figure. Oh boy. 420. A mantis being. Philosopher's stone. Patient of ills and wrongs, forbearing. 420. The Lord's slave must not quarrel, but must be gentle to everyone, able to teach and patient. So okay. The Lord's slave. The way we gonna turn that out, turn that around, turn that out, turn that up. Okay, turn that out. I guess whatever. Um, is when you have your head on your shoulders and you bring in heaven on earth in regards to not arguing with humans. That's what that's saying. Just be patient with them. Because if you really do bring that God goddess wrath, it's over with. There is no talking. There might not even be a world. So yeah. And then 70, that was 31 and that 39. Mm-hmm. Some of you been holding back because of that. Subconsciously. 70, sleeplessness, watching. Something about that dream state keep coming up. And then the first thing on that list in connection to essence is Thor. Kingdom come. Miracles, the flash, higher self. Looking into the gematria. You have the mark of a god, goddess. Especially for those of you in office spaces where people testing you. Remember, you a god, a goddess. You can shut this whole shit down if you really wanted to. Then you have Orisha. Oh, Yah's energy. I mean, her day was yesterday. I am Isis is on this list. Lilith is also here. Okay. So that's bringing me to what I saw earlier in this here ball for what I was being shown. A dragon on top of House White. Okay. Just put it that way. There was a dragon on top of that. What was that about? Let me see something. Because the way it was on it in a way of waiting. I don't know what that was about. Let's see something. It's coming up now. Okay. Odin. Empty is the end, empty is the beginning. $7-11. The people have the power now. The people have the power now. The high priestess is here, so I'm going to leave it at that. The Kashi just show up in the center here. I'm going to leave it at that. Appreciate you. Ooh-wee. That was a whole other topic. That's why. Healing the earth. I mean, that's exactly the way it showed up, but okay. That's what it has to do with. Allowing the people to have their power back. Isn't Thor son of Odin? Yeah, I think so. Let me see. Great question. Sounds fitting. Might be. Yeah. Sure is. He sure is. Let's see, how is Thor showing up? How's Thor's energy showing up? Because that's also Shango's energy. If we're looking at different, Speaking of waiting. Because I constantly come across people's pages who are in an advanced level of telekinesis. It's phenomenal. I kid you not. And now they show Frederick Douglass on the screen again. Divine Sisterhood, Temple of Lapis Lazuli, Sacred Journey. Community of spiritual sisters and brothers of the light. Goddess of ancient skies, Lapis Lazuli. Oh, shit. Let me take this up real quick. So what's happening right now is that they're showing me as much as I can tell you, which is why I'm pausing so much. They're showing me as much as I can tell you. And I have to be mindful of words. So they don't shut this shit off. I mean, that's not the vibe over here. I'm not worried about that. It's just more so. There's a time and place. Yeah. To move in a certain way. Okay. Let's see something. third eye vision, reclaim your mind. Awaken spirit desire to change. I literally saw that shit in my mind's eye when I picked up this deck of cards. So, with that being said, I want to sneeze, but it's not coming out. What do you want to show me here for the collective? There's a major trajectory shift here with that crown chakra. You're in this world, but not of it. Whoever I'm talking to, you're here, but you're not from here. So this is your message. Not to disregard being here. Absolutely not. But here's your message. Switch decks. That's very rare for that to come out first. Okay. Reevaluate balance and trust. Okay. Zone of the Ancient of Days. Establish the Genesis. Red Dragon. The power of birth, the essence of being. Essence is being, to be. But the essence of the Red Dragon galactic signature is being, planet Neptune, chakra throat. You could be a red cosmic dragon. 113. Or a blue cosmic storm. Either way, as a cosmic moon tone, you're here to transcend. You endure so much so you can transcend. Self-generation. Yes. You really out here some of y'all really out here be moving as an X-Men. For real. Chakra root for the blue storm. If you are part of the blue sky clan, we have the, blue storm climaxes sky as the power of self-generation. Through the power of self-generation, sky becomes fire. The Ace of Wands. Okay. Let me see. I feel now to go back here. That had to come out. Red Dragon, blue storm, cosmic. Let me see. Red dragon, you have a strong connection to Neptune, other worlds. Blue storm, Pluto. Okay. 113, January 19, 2013, January 13th, 2019. July, Tuesday. I just heard Mardi Gras. September. You could be a life path 5. We have the letter I, Q, S, Sunday, 9. Keys, sick, IQS. Let's clean this up. This is empty. Okay. September is definitely significant right now. September 5th, Labor Day. New habits being established because September was the new moon in Virgo. Reclaiming your mind in alignment to your desire to change with 13, Pluto, transformation, self-generation. I'm seeing a group of people, light bodies that have fully gone through their ascension and it's descending back into your body. 226. That's white resonant, right? White resonant world bridger. Yeah. You need to tap into the collective instead of just tapping into my own. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Sooner than later. December, the letter H, Saturday, Sunday, December, H, his, question. Healing, his healing, Q17, 9, 19, 8, 8, 9, 19. 7. I'm not even here right now. I smell Vaseline. Like if somebody put their nose into Vaseline. Nose and Vaseline. That smell was too distinct. Hold on. Nose and Vaseline. 1104, 978, 163. New beginning, Trojan horse. March 31st, November 2nd. Right. J. Kennedy. Powered. Voodoo people. Ooh. You have the advantage now. The star. The energy of the ascended souls going through the rebirth here. Yes, the sun card comes out. Gros Bonager, Empress, rebirth. His Labor Day, Christ consciousness, reclaiming your mind, your desire, desire, the seer, desire. Hold on. Father. What about the Father? A Haitian, a Levite. 4 of Cups. Temperance. Gros Bonager, Ti Bonager, Labajing. Labayin. Rada la place, the airy part of fire. See what I mean? About that soul energy descending back into the body. This is your angelic self. Because this is the temperance card. 3113 on the timer. The father of your lineage is descending into your body. Their wisdom, their knowledge is descending into your body. This is someone that no one knows about. You do, because you feel this energy. Oh, yeah. She's 3 of Pentacles, not Meme Brigitte. What was Meme Brigitte's then? Thank you for clearing that up. She's 3 of Cups. Huh. No coincidence there. Where's Leo's? Virgo has Mars in Capricorn in your fifth house. Leo is the sixth, health. There's some serious changes someone is having with their health. But 414 is also here again. Ooh-wee. Okay. Now I'll go to it. I was waiting for it to come out before I even looked at it. Bearable, tolerable. Okay. Let me go to this one. Hebrew 414. Oak. The oak tree. Okay. Tolerable. Yeah. Exactly. Y'all really are the gods and goddesses on the earth. There's many of us here, but the awakening thereof is massive right now. It really is. Specifically the ones of lightning, thunder, earthquakes, water. Yep. You're here. You are here. Earth 15, Saturn, electricity, wildness, and the Philosopher's Stone. You're going to see a version of yourself you haven't seen in a while, but you'll remember. You're reclaiming your mind, so you'll remember this version of you. Okay, what do you want me to do? What do you want me to do right now? $15.36. $15.36. Wheel. The wheel. Turn the wheel. Okay. The Galactic Federation. Golden Ratio. How do they turn the wheel? Wheel. Your chart. How do you turn the wheel? If you're a Leo rising, 6th house. Cancer, 7th house. Sagittarius, 2nd house. Get familiar with those houses when it comes to your natal chart to turn the wheel. Leo, what I have here, Leo, Cancer, Sagittarius. Nothing is yet set in stone. Philosopher's Stone, infinity, destiny, magic. You have here, the Galactic Federation is here. What else? Cornucopia, they're bringing it down to you. There goes 11, but it's, why does this come out in reverse? A time to give rather than take. Why is this coming out in reverse? Work through your fears. What's the fear? So I was feeling that. But there's a part of you that's awakening. Some of you already in this glitchy state already. You're glitching the matrix, that's for sure. Can't even speak right now. The temple path. Work through your fears. Who is this? What are they embodying that they running away from? Yeah, you running. Yeah. Reclaim your mind. Reclaim your mind. Don't get spooked. Don't get spooked. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. The trickster. Elegua, Eshu. Papa Legba. Papa Legba. The beast. Trickster beast. Some of you may have a nightmare, but it's not a nightmare. This is a part of you being reflected back to you. 736. Okay. Get you some of you, okay, when you in this dream state, just remember that you're in this other realm while you're asleep, but get into the observer's mode. Caravan, traveling company. Come on. Come on. Tell me more. Lover, the Jedi, the force is with you. Pioneer. Aries rising. Mars, Capricorn, Venus, Capricorn, 10th house. Sumerian. I am connected to the cosmos. Politician. You don't have to, this is what I mean. You don't have to run from it. You don't have to run from them. Because this is what the dragon was watching over. So God. God is, and so am I. They trust in you. Isn't that what it says? On your money, in God we trust. That should change your whole vibration with that currency completely. What was that? What was that about? Venusians, that's connected to that. The biome connection, definitely. Venusians, beginnings and joy. Why did I just see Middle East? But that's not what this say. 283 and 238. Music, East. The suns are rising. The Venusian suns are rising. Who are the Venusian suns? She don't come up no reason. 1 second. It's one thing about my eyes having the moon in Virgo. We gonna analyze this thing here. Venusian Suns, SON. 1355, 1032, 172. My cell phone. Cabal, thrown in the fire. Yeah, there's that. Power up. Come on. 50. I going to a new height. Fellowship broken. It's in your face. Biden is a cheater. That's what it say. Kansas City Chiefs. Marilyn Monroe. Virgen de Guadalupe. 27. Let me see. Prophet Muhammad. Here comes the sun. Your Majesty. Church of Smyrna, 999, which is in the book of Revelation. Nipsey Hussle. What up, though? Venusian Suns. Huh. That definitely fits. Sacred twin flames are coming together. Sacred twin flames. They're saying that's different from the twin flame because the sacred twin flame is becoming soulmates. There are no burdensome lessons. Let me see what this is saying here. 1355. Back or side. What's the next one? Venusian Suns. Back or side was 1032. House of Hollowness. Beth Horon. Back or side. Okay. Let me go here. Beth Horon. Home of House of Cave. A thought centered deep within the consciousness where error is judged and cast out. It is an avenue of thought by which the higher thoughts of justice and truth may descend to the more subjective planes of consciousness in order to cleanse them from error. Okay. Venusian Suns. Music is going to do this for some of you here. Pay attention to the lyrics. It's aligning you to these new beginnings. Was 283. I'm hearing where you're supposed to go next. Pay attention to the sensation you feel in your heart chakra when you listen to a song. 744, somewhere where it's warmer, where the sun is. 744 is the lion's energy. This is where your soul is guiding you to go. Ohio. That it just seemed as though it said Ohio. Brotherly or fraternal. Another Benjamite of Saul's ancestry. Something about traveling somewhere. Ohio. Let me see. Ohio. This could be someone on a road trip. You being on a road trip is reclaiming parts of your soul. Something about where a brother is located. Ohio. A comprehension of the close relationship that exists between God and the true self of man. Man attains this understanding by going up in his thoughts, praying, and communing with spirit. Understanding of the close relationship that exists between the superconscious mind and the man himself must engender a kindly, compassionate spirit, which aids in removing the Ark of the Covenant. from Abinadab's home in the hill to the city of David, aka from the super consciousness. Removing the Ark of the Covenant has to do with from the consciousness, the super consciousness, in the top head to this heart center. Okay. Something is occurring with the back of your head that's changing this trajectory, that's opening your mind's eye. Back of the head. This is an ascension symptom. I am touched by my inner feminine anima, Melchizedek. My genius reveals daily. This is, they're showing me that you see this image here. This is what's happening in the back of some of your heads here, medulla oblongata. Okay. It helps with your breathing and your blood circulation. Okay. Well, it's in control of your breathing and your blood circulation. Is that correct? Yes. See. I'm obviously in the mood to pull cards right now. This is feeling as though we are on a journey. I'm feeling a journey. If we're not, if someone's not, this would be the road trip then. This is feeling as though we're on a road trip. Yeah, air element, philosophy, discrimination, empathy, but traveling. Building atoms, recreating with spirit. Okay. Hold up. I don't even know why I'm saying hold up. Electric. Let's keep you here. Okay. The beaver, hard worker, family first, selfless work. They're removing you from situations where you feel useless. Too powerful for that. So some of you, if you're in a position right now and they're going through certain cuts, is for that reason. Because you're good enough to do something here. Archangel Gabriel, man holding a heart. And patience, temple path, putting you back on your temple path. Wherever you're going next, or wherever you are, if there aren't any radical changes where you're supposed to be in this current moment, because it's your daughter, personal healing and happiness. 34. Let me put this one back, because if it come out again, that's wild. Family. Families is important here. That beaver has to do with family first. That could be where you're being moved from at this time. Certain members, as their intention is to dismember you. Reclaiming your mind. Spirit child is an ascended master. Or you are. Switch decks. So you do have a child being born during the year of the dragon. Wow. All in this 8 year. Yeah, you do. Baggage will be gone. 17, another 8. $19.55, $17.55, $7.55. GPS. Psst. Hey, you. You know who they talking to. Everything is beautiful. All right? So. You know I'm talking to you. Uh-huh. Oh, yes, honey. Uh-huh. All right. Where do you normally go? Over here. Okay, definitely feel that ascension happening though. What is that energy? The fox and the dragonfly, master of the minds. Master of the minds. Blue avians. Philosophy, releasing karma, mysticism. Hey, well, that birdie. Releasing karma, self-discovery. Sixth to ninth density, blue avians. 757. There's a lot of clearing of the sacral chakra. The blue avian are 6th to ninth density dimensional, tall with slender body frames. They are covered in soft bluish to indigo feather down. They have a cool, calm, and diplomatic nature with a profound and intelligent understanding of ontological, philosophical, and metaphysical phenomena. They are very well versed on the law of one material, Egyptian sun god Ra. They are remarkable time traveling explorers using spherical orb teleportation technology. Blue avian ETs have been referenced in many ancient mythological documentation, including Mayan, Egyptian, Hindu, Babylonian literature, and artifacts. The blue avian archetype coincides with what history labels angels. Yeah. And are known as the ancient builder race and architect of this quadrant of the universe. The Blue Avian's mission is to largely protect all of life and assist in the development of human ascension. You know what? There's something about receiving ancient information and just being mindful of who you share it with, because not everybody understands that language. Yeah. Mantis beings, elusive, enigma, sensitive. This is different. This shit is different. Hold up. At this point, what I'm doing right now is seeking information, because there's a lot that's happening right now. I'm seeking something. That's what it is. Fall into my arms, the great severing. Fall into my arms, the great severing is over. Mars energy, anger, conflict, softening to love. Where is this at? Yeah. Okay. Because the God goddess energy doesn't have all these emotions where people are too soft to handle certain truths. This is why you gotta be mindful with who you talking to. Not out of fear, but just because they'll piss you off. And that's all it takes for the energy that you have within your body to fuck they whole shit up. Just saying. It's not you hiding yourself from saying things to people. No, it's just the way that they may react to what it is that you have to say because they don't get it, or they're stuck in this conditioning way of life. They want to be in conflict and defeat. Okay. Where's the collective? I'm doing so much more than what I'm saying right now. Just know that. Where's the collective right now? The universe. Okay. 803. That'd be 6 of Wands, Jupiter and Leo. You're in the space of your abundance. You having that type of fame that people that we had on heaven, bringing it to this earthly realm. What's keeping them grounded here and focused? Emotional withdrawal. Yep. That's 8-3. That's 6 of Wands. That honk went off at 803. I'm clarifying with numbers right now. 1743. To pound, beat. Okay. Thoughts and perception. Suffering in silence. Anything right now that you are suffering in silence about, just know it's being taken care of right now, which is why I said I'm doing so much more than I'm saying right now, because I can feel when this energy kicks in and what happens. Let's go. Primal needs and desires. Sacral. You're being replenished. Matter of fact, get y'all some water. Rest and rejuvenate. Awareness. Accelerated motion. The way this turned around, I'm seeking something. So this is something a reading I would normally do behind the scenes. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Let's go. How do they feel emotionally? Fertility. Home, mothered, nurtured. Where do they need to direct their attention and take action? Where do they need to direct their attention and take action? Conflict and defeat. This is about turning the wheel. This is turning the wheel. This is turning the wheel. Let me keep going here. Where do they need to direct their intention? Where do they need to direct their intention? Wisdom. Okay. What do they need to let go of and let flow? Obstacles and challenges. Right down the center. What needs attention and for you to take action on? Who are you socializing with? What do you need to let go of and let flow? Whoever's in the way of you taking the risk or you being in your creative state. What's the outcome of this? Energy, currently, universe. We here. What's up? What's the current energy here? I'll be back to y'all. Give me a second. What's this? The outcome, rest and rejuvenate. Tell me. Shadow. All right. Hold on. Mm-hmm. 808. Universe. Spirit. Turn the wheel. Come on, baby. Turn the wheel. Let's turn this wheel. It can feel themselves having this rebirth. Turn the wheel. Universe. Turn the wheel. Current situation. Spirit. Ten of Wands. Saturn and Sag. That just moved so quickly. I don't know. Whoever this is, I'm not that I don't know. I do know. Whoever it is that I'm connecting with, it's a group of you. And I'm feeling all of y'all, everybody's emotions, whoever this is. Like I just literally felt the emotion of someone crying and it went straight to another person. Ten of Wands. The load is lifted. Is being lifted. It's being lifted off. Here you go. Ten of Wands. Hermit. Ten, 9, 21. What's the wisdom here from the Hermit and the dark night of the soul of all this burden? We know they suffering in silence here about something. Page of Wands, allies. Someone's a pain in the ass. They're being taken care of. Don't even worry about that. Five of Cups. More fives. That's just indicating that this is being shifted. The wheel is turning. Suffering in silence here. There's 4 fives already on the table. Suffering in silence. Come on. I just want to see something. The moon. Okay. Thoughts, perception. Suffering in silence is subconscious. It's emotional. It's a mother. Turn the wheel. Okay. Sun. Venusian sun. 319. 310. Knight of Cups. This was 3 of Swords. Let go of this pain. Release the pain from your heart. Release the pain from your heart. Conflict and defeat. What's the conflict here? Another 5. Turn the wheel, all right. These are numbers I have to see in order to know that this is shifting. 5 of Swords, 5 of Pentacles. You're going to have to leave this behind. You're going to have to leave people behind. 5 to 10 people behind. Yep. This will happen within these 2 years. You're going to be moving on, but this separation from these specific 5 to 10 people is going to be shifting within these 2 years. Yes. This would be someone where you'll be casting your pearls to swine. Those energies. It's April. Primal needs and desires. Turn the wheel. The wheel. 6 of Wands. 4 of Cups. It's done. It's the sacral clearing. Drink more water. In order for this to just process on through, don't even ask me what I'm doing right now, okay? Just drink your water. Drink your water and talk to your water. Talk to your water. I am love. I am a magnet of success. I am divine health. I am God. So you can activate that consciousness that dwells within you. This is what's happening right. The wheel is turning. Six of Wands. Didn't we just say that a while ago? Okay. What I'm doing right now is answering the question some of you are not asking. Some of you, it's not that you don't want to, you don't want to put it out there, but I see you, I feel you. So this is why I'm doing this right now. Because it keeps, I could feel it in other readings. So yeah, it gotta go. It gotta fucking go. It's gotta go. It's done. You got time for that no more. Not with y'all. No emotional withdrawal. Keep them grounded. Focus. Emotional withdrawal. 8 of Wands. Yeah, we're bringing that hammer down. 8 of Wands. Stopping all this communication from coming into. Hierophant. Right here. It's a fake ally. Oh, there's something else behind it? Huh. Queen of Cups. In reverse, and 8 of Wands in reverse. This could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or just family, or people you consider close to you, people you were vulnerable with. It's over. It's over. What's this? Yeah, especially that. It's done. This was the only one showing itself was the clarity, the mental clarity, but there was so much other shit in between. This is what I'm saying. I can't put it fully in words right now, but I know what I'm feeling. I know how to move it with feeling. Shit. Yeah. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Ace of Cups, Ace of Swords. This is what we here for. That's what we here for. Hierophant. Where you're being asked to direct your intentions. That's what came out. Just feel whatever this is being lifted off of you. Five of Cups. And then step into the ally, you becoming your ally. Shout out to Shaman Oracle Joe for that message too. That stated that shit perfectly. Mm-hmm. What's the medicine? Send the medicine, but show them the medicine. What's the medicine? Send the medicine, show the medicine. What's the medicine? Show the medicine. Send the medicine. Fish. That's Firefly. This is in and out. Okay. You're crossing the road into your life purpose because the tarantula is here in this deck now in reverse. It was in the smaller one in reverse. Behind the dragon. Okay. Okay. No longer lost in the current. You're no longer lost in the current. Again, with this root chakra energy popping through here and the moon being red. What's the medicine for that? Come on. The bear and the unicorn. Wisdom. It's awakening your gift. With the butterfly, you have your wings now. Unlock the untapped potential now. Unlock the untapped potential now. Unlock the untapped potential now. Unlock the untapped potential. Unlock the untapped potential. Where are they in the untapped potential? Temptation. Memories of love. Who is it? Beelzebub. Baphomet. And two heavy hitters with that shit. Wow. Five of Pentacles. Gamagan. 4. Teaches all liberal sciences, gives an account of the souls that died in sin. But this one here is it's not as it's not a like a Gamagan. Marbus. It's not an energy that is ferocious, I would say. As it says, it just gives the account of souls that died in sin. That's your untapped potential. So now you know why the energy is so strong against you. 822. You give an account of souls that died in sin. Causes and cures diseases, tells secrets of things hidden, can make one shapeshift. 10 of Wands. Six of Cups. 430. 31. 9 of Cups. 5 of Pentacles. 6 of Cups. 430. 31. You're going to shift 4 years ahead. Something that's supposed to take, something that would take 4 years, you're going to do in 1. Something that would normally take 4 years, you're going to do in 1. You're also going to recover a lost item here. That's going to clarify this for you. That's not for everybody. That's just yeah. Fornius, I'm about to get off this in a bit. And recharge before I start shape shifting on this damn screen. And I use that word for the screen because shit ain't ready for that. Let me see something here. Fornius 30. Anatomy and medicine. Some of you wanted to go into the health profession and certain things got in the way because the way you go about health is definitely of another world here. Omael, the patient god. The spirit signifies fertility and multiplicity, watches over generation of beings, influences chemists, doctors, and surgeons, protects against sorrow and despair. Some of you went through major bouts of sorrow and despair. Call on Omael to control this energy that makes one beloved by friends and foes. They're one and the same in this sentence. I mean, anything you connect with it has a connection to it. You didn't say friend or foes. You said friends and foes. Yeah. And you say kindred spirits or foes. Different. Omael, Psalm 71. You'll be calling back on this ability this gift and ability you had since you were a child. 9:40 to 10 a.m. could be of significance as well. Let me see. Gamagan. Or that's a seraphim. Yeah. Samigina. This energy gives an account of those who drowned in seas or who dwelled in purgatory. This is your untapped potential for some of you here. This is, again, this is why some of these situations you go through, it just seems so redundant and so strong. Yeah. Let me see. This one is connected to the angel that is of the order of dominions, which is said to keep the order, proper order in the world, and known for delivering the justice of the divine in unjust situations, showing mercy toward human beings, and helping angels in lower rank stay organized and perform their work efficiently. Also recognized for expressing unconditional love at the same time they express God's justice. This is a person who has the look. You have the look. All you gotta do is just look at a situation. Mhm. Especially when people are in authority, those who are in authority, or think they're in authority, rather. Think authority. Um, Elamaya, which is the angel, well, the seraphim that rules over this goetic demon, is the hidden God. 1 a.m. to 1:20. Will guard against mental troubles and helps to identify traitors. I'm telling you, whoever you are in here, yeah. Untapped potential come with the lesson of lessons. Yeah. Uh-huh. But from a goddess point, is everything can be transmuted. Everything could be transmuted. That's what an alchemist does. That's a true sorceress. That's why it says it in the text to not listen to them so they can keep this fucking cycle going. Don't fuck around. Mm-mm. Cycle breakers. Cycle breakers. Fordas. Let me see what Fordas is. Man. Also of the Order of Dominions. Dominion. God the teacher. Loves astronomy, mathematics, and geometry. Lekabel. Intellectual talent. May be called upon for the acquisition of knowledge, governs vegetation and agriculture. This is a servant of those born August 17th to the 21st. This one can pop through an invisible nature, making someone witty and eloquent, who has virtues of herbs and precious stones. Okay, 333. Um, you don't have to delete it, Rhea. Um, just put it this way. Y'all reached a point where whatever this idea you have, it's time to get that shit going. That's it. That's what this is about. Your path is clear. Your path is open. You'll learn more. You'll receive more once you start doing what it is that you came here to do. And it came out again. Yeah. This. It's done. I have no words. And with that, my loves, I'll see y'all on the next video. As a matter of fact, some of y'all knew I was about to do that, but let me close it out with this theme. You're welcome. Think before you do, but don't overthink, because nothing is being erased. Shadow self. Unless you learn to face your own shadows, you will continue to see them in others, because the world outside you is the only reflection of the world inside you. You may be wondering why you've been facing so many triggers and challenges of late. Things have been going well despite the few road humps along the way. But the challenges that have been appearing all around you recently seem so overwhelming and disorienting. Just when you thought you had everything under control, it seems as though the world has suddenly shifted. Spirit understands your confusion and uncertainty during this period. Rest assured, dear one, this is a time of cleansing and clearing all that was avoided and hidden inside you. Mm-hmm. Healing of the worlds within is taking place and raw emotions are resurfacing. You are exploring and uncovering the darkest shadows of yourself. This is why you're being faced with insurmountable challenges and triggers. You see, it is only from being pressured that this darker side of you surfaces. This is an important and necessary time for you. As hidden parts of you surface, be gentle. Send love and compassion to the wounded parts of yourself. If there is rage, send love. If there is hurt, send love. May love reign on all aspects of you, whether they be dark or light. This period can be quite testing, being challenged by unforeseen events triggered by people closest to you. Through this cleansing process, your level of consciousness is expanding to new and heightened states of awareness and clarity. As you move through this period, be assured you are not alone and that there is a light at the end of the tunnel. Affirmation: I am healed as I acknowledge all aspects of myself. I am healed as I acknowledge all aspects of myself. I am healed as I acknowledge all aspects of myself. Chakras, base, and sacral, page 77. And the golden crown at the bottom of the deck. Your light is magnificent. Let us now uplift and honor the radiant light of others. Congratulations on your amazing journey so far. Acknowledge the spiritual and personal growth that you have achieved. Dear one, celebrate this moment. We are all here in spirit to rejoice in just how far you've come. Your strength and perseverance have paid off, and your future is bright. The gift of the golden crown has been placed upon your head in honor of all you have already achieved. Bask in the glory of the love that rains down on you, that rains down on you. You deserve it. Are you up for the next adventure? We here in spirit need your assistance. Many souls who dwell upon this earth are disconnected from love. They do not know their worth or see their inner divine light. We ask that you assist in helping humanity see its creative potential, power, and brilliant light. This is what I'm saying. Y'all really gotta step this shit up. I should be seeing some of y'all in here less. I'm not saying, don't vibe out or whatever, but you should be in a state right now where you are so productive and you assisting the collective. If this has to do with you doing readings and being vocal the way we're doing this here, get on your shit. But let's go. Come on. Be conscious of feelings of judgment and envy. It is easy to get caught up in either of the two energies. Judgment of those you see are less empowered, and envious of those you see is more. Guiding others to their inner light requires love, empathy, and compassion. There is no less or greater than you, for we are all a part of the same source of love. Help us guide humanity back to the remembrance of who they are with pure heart and mind. You have the will to go the distance, and you should be pleased with your personal success. Go now and be of service to humanity. Come on, baby. Bliss be. Affirmation. I am positively shining with spiritual light, love, and compassion. Illuminating, I inspire others to be the blissed radiance that they truly are. I am positively shining with spiritual light, love, and compassion. Illuminating, I inspire others to be the blissed radiance that they truly are. I am positively shining with spiritual light, love, and compassion. Illuminating, I inspire others to be the blissed radiance that they truly are. Associated chakras, heart, throat, third eye, and crown. The golden crown doubles up to the shadow self. 14, the shadow self is 28. More of you got to step it up. If you're over here, it's because you're ready to. You don't need no more confirmations. It's time for y'all to get on y'all shit. Starting to tonight, tomorrow, the next day. Okay? You'll see your evolution even more so when you start to put that to do what you're supposed to do. What you know you're supposed to do. Your heart is telling you, we should do this, we should do this, we should go get it done. Do it. Yes, not be less, be bliss. Yes. Exactly. Yep. Y'all are beyond ready, Source is saying. You have so much to offer. You have so much to offer. You holding yourself back for whatever reason, I don't know, and we don't want to know. Because there shouldn't even be a reason. There shouldn't even be a reason. There should not be a reason. Well, you're so welcome, Daniel. All right, loves. We off. John.